Hello students. So today we are going to see the same first lesson only, Vedic culture in North India and the Megalithic culture in the South India. Okay. Already we started the lesson actually. We seen up to the Vedic culture. What is it? Polity and society we seen. About the kings we seen. About the social organization we seen. Status of women. Up to that only we seen up to last class. Is it or not? Today we are going to see about the economic life and the religion. Economic life and the religion. Okay. Actually what we see means in Vedic period how the peoples are survived, actually how the polity and society, how the administration will be, how what about the kings, how they will treat the people. Okay. In society how the peoples are segregated based on the threefold varnas and fourfold varnas. What about status of women in the Vedic period? At the same time, what about the status of economic? How they survived, how they earned the money. Today we are going for some job and doing some business. Is it or not? By that we are earning the money. By that money we are getting what are the needs we need. What are the needs? Okay, is it or not? So the same in olden days, in Vedic age, how the peoples are. What is the economic life? Actually, the main occupations of the people in Vedic period means pastoralism and agriculture. Means what is it? Related to the agriculture work only, occupations only. Cattle rearing, agriculture. These are all the main occupation for the Vedic period people. Okay, and other than that, uh, what is it? The Aryans especially, some of the people they follow the carpenters, woodwork, chariot maker, potters, smith, maybe a goldsmith or ironsmith, weavers. These are all the work also was started after, not in the early Vedic period itself, later. Okay, and they were domesticated the animals actually. What are the domesticated animals means? Horse, cows, goats, sheep, oxen and dogs were domesticated. These are all the animals they known and domesticated that. Okay, and they used the animals for cows means for maybe a milk or something, horses for riding or traveling from one place to another, dogs you know already for hunting, sheep, oxen was for plowing the land. So these are all the by usage of the animals only they made the animal as a domesticated. Okay, and actually they are settled near to the Sindh river and near Punjab regions, and they started to practice the agriculture. So when they started to stay near to the what is the river, after that only they started to do the agriculture especially. Okay, yearly two times they crop actually. How they uh, we can identify that means, for example, we are doing the paddy. Nowadays we are having the advanced paddies within 40 days, within 3 months, um, like that different varieties of the paddies we have. So in this manner we are cropping means yearly three times we can yield the paddy because it's advanced. But on the olden days, just the starting stage of the agriculture, so yearly two times they done the yielding actually. Okay, 6 month once. So these are all the practiced in agriculture in olden days. Okay, barely the some maximum of the grains only they yielded actually more. Okay, and what is it? New craft actually, new designs, arts developed leading to the surplus of production commodities of the sale. So new ideas and everything was expanded in the at the time of Vedic period. At the same time, which they are producing, no, maybe the grains, food material, or maybe some other like a craft or some other jewelers or whatever it may be, the surplus product this started, it started actually surplus. Actually they are doing the agriculture for what? For their needs. But day by day the yielding of the agriculture was increased more, so they got more surplus. For example, one group of members they are doing more paddies, other group of people they are doing what is it, doing the wheat. At starting time how much they need, that much alone they started to yield at starting stage. But later, day by day, the yielding of that paddy or maybe a wheat, it was increased. So it was excess to them. So who all need the paddy, who all the need the wheat, they exchanged that. The group of people is there, no? They exchanged. Example I'm telling, two group of people, example I'm telling. So they exchanged. So they having extra, what's the surplus means what? Extra. Other than what are all they utilize the grain, what is it? How much they need. For example, 100 kg of the wheat or 100 kg of the paddy they need yearly means, but they yielded near to 500 kgs. So remaining 4 kgs is there, no? That will be the surplus. They having extra. So that product will be exchanged to some other person who needed that. Okay, they will give this product and they will get what they have. If we need means, and the value will be equal. So like this only the system was started, the sales system was started. At starting time, the exchanging the goods system will be called as a barter system. What is that? Barter system. So after that, some of the coins also they introduced. Niksha, okay, and the Sadmana, it's a gold coin. Niksha and Sadmana is a gold coin, and Krishnala is the silver coin. Okay, these are all the economic life of the people in the Vedic age. Next one, religion we are going to see. What is it? Religion. Still we nowadays also we are all praying sun is as a, we are all, what is it, seeing the sun as a god only. Is it or not? Still sun and water, especially fire, especially these three we are all following as a god. Is it or not? Still we are all river waters, whatever it may be, the good or bad, by getting the bath in the river only, that all the bad things or maybe the good things will be for a long time. Bad things will be what is it, delete from our life. These are all the things that will be happen because of the water. Fire, in front of the fire we are burning the lamp actually for the god. Is it or not? We are praying the sun at the morning. So these are all the things following still nowadays also. Is it or not? We are following the fire, we are following the water, we are following the sun as a god. These are all natural things. We are all following as a god. The same thing, this was not happen nowadays. This practice was started up from the Vedic age. Okay. So Prithvi, Agni, Vayu, Varna, Indra. These are all the gods which they worshipped by the Vedic period people. Prithvi means what? Earth. Agni means fire. Vayu means wind. Varna means rain. Indra means thunder. So these are all the gods they followed. Not only this, they followed some female deities also. Example, Atidhi and Usha. Okay, female deities. And peoples are prayed. What they will pray means welfare of the people, taking care of the cattle, and dana. Dana means what? Wealth. Wealth means what? They need a health. They need everything to survive the life, related to the economic and health also. Okay, these are all the things they prayed. But after that, later, certain changes was happened in their society, especially how it was means the priesthood become the profession and hereditary one. Priesthood, what is it? The mediator between the god and the human. That all will be priesthood, and it was hereditary, continued generations, for all the generations. Okay, and the new gods are created like a Vishnu, Rudra, prominent. Finally, what is it? Actually, 3 Prajapati is missing there, so not prominent. Okay, who are all the new gods? 3 gods actually. Who are all that means? Prajapati, Vishnu, Rudra. The Prajapati was missing, so add it. Okay, Prajapati, the creator, and Vishnu, the protector, Rudra, the destroyer. Okay, in Tamil also we have some certain words like Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. For each and every person, they have a certain job. Brahma means what? Creating the new things. Vishnu protecting them. Shiva destroying the bad things. These are all the based on this concept only. This one is there. Prajapati is not there, note it. Okay. Prajapati, Vishnu, Rudra become prominent means what? Importance between the people. So these are all the religions uh, followed by the Vedic period. Okay. Next one about the educations actually. Okay. Gurukula system of the education. What is the Gurukula system? Staying with the Guru for a long time, maybe 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, up to completing the particular course. They want to stay with the Guru. After completing only, they want to return back to the home. It's a Gurukula system. Okay, it's one of the ancient method learning. So the Shishyas resided with the Guru and served. They want to stay with the Guru and they want to serve to the Guru. Okay, yes. Received education through oral traditions only. We are not having any written or something. Only oral. What they are teaching orally, we want to listen that and we want to improve ourselves. Okay, and main subject will be Vedas. 4 Vedas will be very important. Vedas. After that only Idigasas, Puranas, grammar, logic, ethics, astrology, maths, military science. Okay, everything will be teach in that particular Gurukula system. Not only the subject, not only the Vedas, even how to bow the arrow and what is it, how to become as a very great warrior, everything. Like that only the Karna, maybe Arjuna, everyone they learn their war techniques. Okay, yes. And some of the age-based ashramas actually. Brahmacharya, Giriyastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa. These are all the 4 method of age-based ashramas. It was located at the Vedic age period. What does that mean? Brahmacharya means student life. For that, the separate ashramas will be there. Grihastha, married life. Okay. And Vanaprastha, going to the forest to meditate. They will leave everything, maybe a king or maybe a normal people, they will leave everything, the family, property, money, everything they will leave and they will go for the forest and they will meditate in the forest. That method will be Vanaprastha. And Sannyasa, what is that? Leading life of an ascetic so as to attain Swarga. Sannyasa. But Vanaprastha, they will do the meditation for certain things. After getting them, they will return back to the normal life. But Sannyasa, once they will left everything means that's it over. They will go wherever maybe. They will live wherever maybe. They will lay down wherever maybe. Like that only the life will be they will lead. Okay, yes, teaching something to the people and staying here and there. That is the sannyasa. They will leave all the desires. They will leave all the desires. Okay, so these are all the age-based ashramas. Very important 2 mark. What does that means? 4 is there. I'd say what does that means? Towards the end of the later Vedic period, the concept of 4 stages in life. This was started at the later Vedic period. What does that means? Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa. These are all the 4 stages of the ashramas was created, and the people followed in these 4 what they knew, in which based on the stage. Okay, so that's it about today's lesson. So remaining things we can see in the next class. In next class, more or less it will be over, I think so. This first lesson will somewhat big. After that, it will be very easy only. So learn it properly, understand properly, and stay safe, stay home. Thank you.